In this video, I've got some new major updates and details regarding a new IP, Echoes of the End, which got announced earlier this year, not too long ago. This is a cinematic third-person action-adventure game that's launching on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC via Steam August 12th. And not only did we get the confirmed release date, it's being published by Deep Silver and developed by Merkur Games. We also got a 17-minute extended gameplay trailer, which I'll talk about here in a bit. But before that, you might be wondering, well, what else is about this game? Like, what is this game besides being action adventure and things like that? Well, I got the synopsis right here for you. Echoes of the End is a cinematic third-person action-adventure game. It blends a deeply personal, character-driven story with thrilling magic and sword-based combat, engaging traversal, and thought-provoking puzzles. Inspired by Iceland, this epic adventure offers a mature, rich, and immersive experience in a breathtaking and original fantasy world. Step into the shoes of Ren, a vestige wielding volatile yet powerful magic, as she battles to save her brother from a ruthless totalitarian empire. Partner with Abram Finley, a scholar and explorer haunted by his past, to uncover a conspiracy that could reignite an ancient conflict and plunge Aima into chaos. Immerse yourself in a heartfelt tale of trust, redemption, and sacrifice in a world on the edge of war. Key features include dynamic combat and exploration, puzzles and traversal challenges, cinematic visuals, and realistic fantasy. So you'll be mastering Ren's prowess and magic and swordsmanship to defeat unique enemies and face epic boss battles, harnessing a vast array of devastating powers as Ren grows in strength and confidence throughout her journey, teaming up with Abram to combine forces in combat and traversal, unleashing creative combos and interactions, solving engaging puzzles with Ren's powers, including gravity manipulation, destruction, and illusions through collaboration with your companion. Navigate the world with a diverse range of traversal mechanics such as double jumping, dashing, and gravity control, with each chapter introducing fresh, unique challenges. Echoes of the End immerses players in an original, grounded fantasy world brimming with depth and detail. This character-driven adventure features motion capture performances, intricately designed character models, and stunning crafted environments, delivering a truly unforgettable and heartfelt experience. You will be exploring the hidden history of Aima, forge unbreakable bonds, and embrace your magical potential as you shape the destiny of a nation. That's going off the key features for the game, right? And in the 17-minute extended gameplay trailer, it showcases, things happening early in the story, like events early in the story, and highlights several of the game's core pillars, introducing the baseline of Ren's abilities alongside a glimpse at enemy types, traversal, and environmental encounters that later chapters and character upgrades expand upon. What begins as a routine border patrol quickly turns into chaos when Ren and her brother, Kor, are ambushed by forces from the neighboring kingdom of Riajindal. I'm probably saying that wrong, sorry. Among the attackers is Zara, a powerful vestige like Ren, born with the rare ability to wield ancient, volatile magic. The two clash in a fierce battle that ends in a tense stalemate, interrupted only by the arrival of Abram Finley, a scholar and explorer who pulls Ren from the fight. Now separated from her brother, Ren must team up with Abram to find Kor and uncover the true purpose behind Rajindal's sudden invasion. Driven by themes of trust, sacrifice, and redemption, Echoes of the End unfolds across 10 handcrafted chapters filled with cinematic moments, memorable characters, and high-stakes decisions. And it does look promising, don't get me wrong, it does look promising, but with this extended gameplay trailer, 17 minutes, there are some things I noticed that seem a bit problematic. It seems like it's going to have some issues at launch because while, the cutscenes are all right, nothing, crazy or super amazing in my opinion, the gameplay itself looks clunky. It looks stiff. It looks concerning. And I'm not the only one. I was seeing comments in the video about it too, where people were expressing similar concerns where this, I don't know, doesn't look all too polished. And honestly, in my opinion, I think it needs more time to cook. And they're releasing it August 12th, which isn't that far off, literally less than a month away. I don't know, man. This being a new IP, and typically with new IPs, you want to come out swinging, you want to come out strong. You want people to fall in love with your new game, right? And don't get me wrong, this will sell some copies. This will have people that'll be looking into it that don't check out reviews, don't even check out this type of video. They're just going to go in completely blind and see how it is for themselves, and that's fine. But I can possibly see this not doing so well if there's maybe not a day one patch to maybe fix some of the polish here. especially to the combat from what's being shown here. Who knows? I could be wrong. Maybe the combat will be fine. We'll see what happens. But it definitely is coming off like, this needs more time to cook. This needs more polish. This might get mixed reviews on Steam, for example, because of the combat feeling and looking clunky a bit. So there might be other issues we don't even know about yet. At the same time, I want it to do good. This is a new IP. It looks interesting. I like good stories. I like good characters. I like fantasy games, sci-fi stuff like this, you know. So this could be a really good, solid action adventure game. But I don't know. The gameplay here, it just looks rough. It really looks rough. Hopefully the story is really compelling, you know, even though it's doing some maybe tropey stuff here off the bat, you know, whole separated brother thing. Got to go find brother. We're got an ally we never really met before. At least it seems like that's going to help us out. You know, it's doing some stuff that, you know, isn't all that innovative in terms of storytelling, but at the same time, it can still tell a great story. This might be a game where, yeah, the writing carries it over the gameplay. And there's many games that are like that. You know, for example, I mean, heck, Ghost of Tsushima has great gameplay, right? Great story, great visuals, stuff like that. And it's going to maybe be an odd comparison, but the gameplay in Ghost of Tsushima isn't innovative. It isn't like anything really new or crazy like that. It's Simon Says type of gameplay stuff. It's simple as hell. But what carries that game, in my opinion, besides the visual presentation, I feel is the story more so than the gameplay. And for some people, the gameplay carries it over the story. You know, that's subjective, right? But objectively speaking, from how it is, because since it doesn't really do anything that reinvents the wheel and borrows a lot of ideas from Assassin's Creed in a sense too, the story is really good. It's like a great Japanese story overall and the way it's told. So that could be, in that sense, a similar situation with Echoes of the End. I'm hoping this is a great story. And if nothing else, if it's going to have some issues with the polish and optimization maybe, and other bugs or like that, then hopefully the story carries it, at least, if nothing else. And the visuals seem decent. All right. We'll have to wait and see, though. That's my thoughts on this, guys. What do you think about this? Sound off in the comments below. Do you feel the same way I do with some of the concerns I have? Are you looking very much forward to this game and think it's going to be all right? I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video and learned something, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next video.